Geez, BBC CWR 22 minutes to 1. Now then, Stratford Town Football Club. Hats off to them because they are getting some of the biggest non-league attendances for miles around. The problem is, it's bringing with it a few issues when it comes to traffic and parking. So Stratford have come up with a lovely way to say, sorry everyone. Jed McCrory joins me now, chairman of Stratford Town FC. How are you, mate? You okay?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yes, all good. Thank you very much indeed. All good. Jed, this is kind of a nice problem to have, isn't it? But it's a head scratcher nonetheless.
Yeah. That I say we're delighted to have, but I presume Tillington residents and Stratford residents aren't delighted to have them.
Yes. So the problem is that so many people are coming, they're sort of abandoning cars everywhere?
Yeah, so in the last 4 home games, we've achieved over 1,200 coming into the car, which we're over the moon with, and we thank everybody to come and support in the local club, because since I've been here, we have supported the community in every way possible. And then what's been happening is the roads have been full up and people have been parking in people's drives, and then they've been parking across the car that's in the drive. We've had quite a few emails, as you can imagine, and some comments, some light-hearted fun and some more serious one, especially for the elderly who may have a problem getting out of their house. So we are concerned about it. We are trying to support it. And bar me starting up a car clamping business, there's not a lot I can do about it. So what we've come up with is having a comedy night, which we're going to have tomorrow. We've had all the boys from the academy have gone out and stuck flyers around all the houses to say, look, we can only apologise for what's gone on, but hopefully we can put a smile on your face and get them to come to the comedy night on Friday for free, meet us, and so we are human, and hopefully try and work together to try and resolve some of the issues.
Oh, that's so nice. So this comedy night, you run them regularly, and this comedy night is happening tomorrow night, but the local residents who've had their lives disrupted a little bit get the chance to come along for free. This is kind of nice because the worst thing in the world, I think, is falling out with your neighbours, and you don't want to be doing that, do you?
No, not on purpose anyway. So, well, I mean, when we get beat, we get a few comments, but I've never, ever in the years I've been in sport had comments over people parking in front of people. They normally have a go at me over the left back or the right back not being good enough.
But to have a go at you about parking is quite something. What is it? What's happened then? Why is everybody turning up to see the Bards all of a sudden?
I just think what's happening is I think people are buying into what we've been trying to do since I've been here. I mean, even in the last few games, we've had Jasper Carrot here, and it's not been picked up by any of the press. Some of the people that have been coming in. Nadine come on Saturday, and it was funny because he was speaking to everybody. He never ducked any questions, but he had a little bit of a boo, but he had a lot of good banter with the people that were here. And it's funny because they come here, but nobody is really picking it up in the press. So, like, the local paper's very liberal, and it doesn't write anything about people coming down here, and it doesn't write controversy of people parking in people's drives. And I felt by speaking with you guys, we're saying to people, look, we're not hiding. We want to address issues. And there's a lot of people coming down here. I mean, I was looking for a car of Emma Watson's the other day to see if she'd parked outside somebody's drive.
Oh, please, that would be a dream, although not if it's your driveway. I apologise for trying to wish that on you. This is phenomenal that you're attracting all of this interest. You must be chuffed to bits.
We are chuffed to bits, and every time we see orange and blue being worn, we're made up. But it's bigger. I know we've caused problems with parking, I can only apologise, but our academy that's flourishing. We've got kids coming out of the academy going on trial with Coventry and Huddersfield and Stoke at the minute. And these are all local kids. And I think the community people are seeing that their sons or their neighbours' sons are having opportunities to achieve something that they never thought could happen from a local football club. And they're coming. I mean, Saturday morning, Sunday morning, it's not just match days. This place is packed. It's absolutely heaving. And my bigger concern is, look, we need to go out to Tiddington and the areas now and say, look, we're sorry, how can we work with you and resolve it? Because we don't get anyone from the council coming to help us. So we're going out saying, look, we'll help you. How do the district council need to come and see us? They don't come. How can we help you? Because if we get promoted because we're in the playoffs, then if 1,200 people bring a friend, that's 2,500 people coming here, plus the away fans. You could end up with 3,000 to 4,000 people coming to watch Stratford Town. Well, where are they going to park then? We'll be parking in Warwick.
Yeah, there's a situation. I mean, the facilities there up at Knights Lane are phenomenal, aren't they? But the sort of infrastructure around and about is pretty tricky. So it is. In the meantime, I mean, I realise you've got this sort of apology that's going to local residents for tomorrow night as a sort of, in the meantime, let's be friends and try and sort things out.
Yeah,
however, there's a long-term issue here. Presumably, you're sort of taking a look at it.
Well, yeah, we're trying to be pragmatic with it. I have been speaking with the district council about the issue. County council have been great, but it is what it is, and we're sort of saying thank you to everyone that come and support us, and we're also saying sorry for causing carnage in the street. But don't blame us, because we can't really do anything about it apart from let's try and work together to try and resolve it.
Well, let's hope it can have a resolution. In the meantime, how are you feeling about the seat? Are you feeling optimistic about the playoffs and promotion potentially, Jed?
Well, I like to. When I first came here, was it the 5th year I've been here now? This is my 5th season. I always looked at Nuneaton and Leamington and I said this club was behind them by a mile. So that they were the ones we wanted to get on the coattails off. And to be achieving what we're achieving now is remarkable, really. And you touch on the infrastructure, the investment that's gone into the club, the support from the people coming. It should be seen as a success story of a non-league club that's come out of COVID and is going forward due to the community. It's not down to me, Steve. Yes, we do what we can with Mark and Mick, but the community to come and support this club is immense, and it's not just match days. You come down here in the week, Libby, you would be staggered. Like right now, I'm looking across. I don't know if you can hear the kids. We had 300 kids here on Tuesday with Let's Girls Play, which we've been supporting throughout the season because the Warwickshire FA have got no money. So we say, we'll come here. The academy kids that we use get referees license badges, they get coaching badges, and they support it. And that's not funded by the Warwickshire FA. That's funded by Stratford Football Club, which is funded by the community people coming down here to support this football club. So we had 300 kids under 10 here playing football that wouldn't be able to play football because they didn't have any money. And the schools don't have the money. They don't even have kit. We're talking about launching 1,500 footballs. So we can give schools footballs from September next year for free to try and encourage girls and boys to play sport. And that's what we do here. Like we're talking about taking Warwickshire County Schools football next year to support Luke and Gabs, the team, because there's only 2 teams playing football in Warwickshire County Schools. Well, when I was a kid, the pride of playing county schools football and seeing my parents watch me was immense. And we seem to have lost a lot of pride in football in this community. It needs to be looked at. We need more support. They say they're putting 241 million into sport. Well, Stratford Town don't get any. So we keep growing on the benefit of what we do with volunteers and with this community supporting the club. And I think because the community's seen what we're doing, I think they're coming for that reason.
It's astonishing. It really is absolutely astonishing. Listen, Jed, thank you so much for speaking to us. Now, this comedy night is going on to tomorrow night at Knights Lane, the home of Stratford Town. But this is something to keep an eye on, isn't it?